if he gets those missile turrets down, if he starts constructing turrets immediately, he'll have them up in time in the time that it takes for these 2 DTs to be produced and head over to into Gogo's base. DT's out on the field and headed over right now, so we'll see. But it looks like he is going to have a turret up in time, so he's going to have a turret as well as tanks to defend off this rush. I don't think this is going to be successful. And in the meantime, it looks like Bisu is focused on this primarily. He does not have very many offensive units. And yeah, he's going to. It looks like Gogo is actually going to deter these 2 DTs. They're not going to be able to do any damage whatsoever. And he is laying turrets down all over his base. This is really, really good play by Gogo. And he secured himself an expansion in addition to that. So not only has he's thwarted this initial rush, but he's economically far ahead of where Bisu is, which is extremely important in a Terran versus Protoss matchup. You as a Protoss player, you definitely do not want to have a Terran able to out-macro you with these superior ground units and this superior tech force, especially when he already has a factory. And that factory is steadily cranking out tanks at this point. He lifts the engineering bay. May send that out for additional scouting information. Looks like he's already lifted his barracks. But yeah, those DTs have absolutely no chance of doing any damage whatsoever, and that is a stout defense that he's actually been able to construct here. Putting up a supply depot out in front to provide even further more of a wall. It looks like Bisu's Nexus's expansion is going up. He's in the process of throwing down that field transfer, so trying to catch up economically. But with that failed DT rush, he's actually spent a fair number. Oh, and we have 4 racks going down for Gogo, so it looks like he might be trying a timing attack. If Gogo manages to get these racks down with tank support and push Bisu, Bisu just does not have the economy or the units on the ground to keep up with the production that he's going to be able to throw at him. And this is the problem with going with early types of rushes, basically in general. Not necessarily DT rushes, which is what Bisu did, but any type of rush strategy that is basically dependent on your opponent not doing a certain thing. He's got an academy down. He's got all sorts of detection as well as all sorts of protection from those turrets. So Gogo is in no trouble at all from the early offense that Bisu provided, whereas Bisu is in a world of trouble if Gogo does produce mass medic marine and push with these tanks. And it looks like he sent out an observer. He went for an observatory, but this observer is going to get pulled back, or at least it's going to have a really difficult time. It looks like Gogo has turrets everywhere, so I have no idea how much information he's going to be able to gather. And if Gogo can protect the fact that he is going for this timing attack with these 4 racks, it is going to be nearly impossible for Bisu to know what he's doing or to defend it. And it really does not look like, with only another, I think it was another gateway that he put down, so 3 gateways, that he's going to be able to produce anywhere near the number of units that he's going to need in order to actually, and it looks like, yeah, they're panning over. It looks like Bisu does have, from the first person view it's kind of difficult to tell, but it looks like he might have 4 gateways at this point and is going for a Stargate, so it looks like he's going to have Sare DT in the very near future. But I really fear for Bisu at this point, and he's going for a fast arbiter tech, so he really is not going to have the units, and but he does see at this point the tanks that are pushing, so he has not seen the medic marine count at all, but he sees that the tanks are starting to push, and the medic and marine force is actually joining those tanks behind it. Bisu is in serious trouble. He does not have anywhere near the ground force. He only has, what, six dragoons, it looks like, and a handful of zealots to deal with this. He is in the process of putting up a 5th gateway, but he does not have the economy nor the units on the ground to be able to deal with any of this, and it looks like the DTs are going to meet this force halfway, at least scout it, but he takes out 1 DT immediately, does Gogo, and he is on the warpath here with this Terran war machine, and he's going to engage. It looks like these dragoons and zealots are in the field. They're going to try and hold this back. He does not have nearly enough zealots, it looks like, and these tanks are sieging up and dealing a heavy amount of damage. It looks like Gogo has more than enough scans to deal with these DTs. The medics are trying feverishly to take care of these Marines, but the Marines are getting wiped out, it looks like, by DTs and Dragoons. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold on to those, but he does manage to hold on to a handful of medic and Marine forces. Gogo is pushing hard here, erecting a missile turret, a hard push, and he's right at the front door of Bisu's base. It looks like his tanks are just going to go unimpeded right into Bisu's front door. He's got another scan, and that DT goes down. That turret is going to stay up, and Bisu is in a world of trouble. recovery here. I do not think that he's going to be able to stop this. All of Gogo's forces are now at the natural expansion, and he is sending out his probes to try and fend this off. He does not have the units to stop this attack. Bisu is going to lose this game to Gogo's timing attack. That is just, this game is everywhere. Oh, and he's putting down a command center next to Bisu's. GG! Oh, wow. What a game from Gogo. I don't think that anybody at all saw that coming. Certainly not Bisu. I definitely didn't see that coming. What an incredible timing attack by Gogo. Honestly, brilliant play from Gogo all around. That all of this needs to be mentioned. The fact that Gogo put up those turrets not only for defense against the DT rush, but also spread them out around his base to prevent that observer from seeing what Bisu was doing. Bisu, who is normally so good at scouting his opponent, staying aware, just got completely caught with his pants down in this fight. And he is watching the replay now in just absolute disbelief of what just happened. Gogo, with quite a little smirk on his face, a little bit of a smile. I have to say, I'm very impressed with Gogo's play here. Very, very, very intelligent play on his part, and we're going to see him in the winner's match in this bracket, whereas Bisu is going to have to fight for his tournament life in the next round of the OSL. This has been Weapons Left. GG, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope to see you again in another commentary.